1-0. And joining us right now is a man in his 5th year in the National Hockey League, an all-star defenseman last year for the Los Angeles Kings, Rob Blake. Rob, first of all, I've got to mention it right here. How does it feel to play with a lead?
First time in a few games, that's good. You know, it's something we wanted to work on. We wanted to get the lead. Obviously, if we're going to win, we got to play with a lead and protect that. We have it now, and we're going to continue now the game.
I want to talk about Jamie Storr. We've talked about him quite a bit already. And Cap Rader, the assistant coach, mentioned, well, and when a new guy's in there, especially a goaltender, the other guys rally around. Are you saying more to Jamie Storr than you normally would, say, Kelly Rudy?
Well, obviously, you know, he's the future of our goaltending in a few years. You know, he's going to get a lot of help from Kelly and Stauber, and he's going to take over. But obviously, the team kind of rallies around. We don't want Jamie to have 40 or 50 shots. You know, we want him to have the low amount of shots, make big saves, and get his confidence up. You know, he's a big part of this team.
Rob, I want to talk about a read I'm kind of getting from you. You know, when you're young, you don't want to talk about things, you don't want to be cocky, but now you're being mentioned in the same name as the Norris Trophy for the best defenseman in the National Hockey League. Now you seem to be accepting that a little more. You're comfortable, you can talk about that. Is that Rob Blake maturing a little bit?
I think maturing, and also I think confidence-wise. You know, when you're first in the league, you look up to so many guys. I mean, Chris Chelio, Paul Coffey, Larry Robinson, you go on, and you look up to these guys, and now you're starting to play at that level. You know, you're playing in and out. You got 4 or 5 years under your belt, and your confidence grows. And I think that's, you know, you mature with confidence, obviously. And when that starts coming up, you know, it's still it's something I've always wanted and always will work for. And, you know, if you do your best job, well, let's see what happens.
We're going to keep you surprised right here. Now, we're going to see a hit from the first period. Now, when you're playing, usually there's 5 or 6 hits in each period. So we're going to take a look. I know what it feels to be on the receiving end. Talk about you coming into the corner here.
Well, it's penalty killing. A lot of times, guys don't think you are going to hit him. Obviously, he was trying to reach. He wanted to get the puck and poke it. And, you know, if I can take him out, if the puck gets by me, I can still cover up. He's not going to jump to the net and score.
All right, Rob, let's talk a little bit maybe about Kevin Hatcher. You don't play against him that much, but he seems to me similar to you in that you're both big, tall guys, and you can score.
Yeah, obviously, he was one guy. He's our agent. We have the same clients, and you know, he's one guy I've looked up to for a long time. You know, he's very steady defensively. He's big, he's mobile, and he's very offensive. You know, I think he's a great addition. Both him and Tenorti, you know, a trade there. They're both great defensemen. You know, Kevin Hatcher and his brother, they're 2 big guys back there for sure.
You looked up to him. I looked up to him. I look up to you. I look up to everyone. Rob, thanks very much for stopping by.
Okay, thanks.
Rob Blake has joined us after 1 period to play. The Kings lead the Stars 1-0.
The Los Angeles Kings have their first lead of the year. They lead Dallas 1-0 at the end of 1 period as we get set for the Pennzoil highlights. And Rick Tocchet put the Kings ahead.
Bob, I want to take a look on the telestrator. Gretzky's going to pick up the puck right over here. Now just keep an eye on Tocchet. And what happens in front? Gretzky picks it up, turns around. He's a great passer. Stop it. You see Tocchet here and Darian Hatcher. He's just going to move in here just to cover Tocchet. And that gives Gretzky an inch to get that pass through. Look at that, all the way through, and then a great touch pass there by Jari Kurri. But a little bit of movement in front. Gretzky knows how to pick the spot. Great passing. Tocchet puts it away, and the Kings lead 1-0.
Kurri and Gretzky with the assist at 19:15. The King rookie goaltender Jamie Storr faced 12 shots.
And he's had some traffic, especially on this play. Alex Zhitnik does a good job. He takes out the offensive player. Look at Storr. He keeps his eye on the puck all the way. He had to fight through legs. He had to fight through bodies. Showing some strength there. 12 saves in the first period.
On the Southwest Airlines stat sheet, 1-0 Kings. They outshot the Stars by 2. Kings had 3 more scoring opportunities. Kings had the only power play goal, and each team with 6 penalties for 23 minutes.